Hello everybody, I hope everybody's having a great day. Okay, yes, as you can tell, I'm continuing on with my inventory and putting it into my book. The reason I'm umming is because I realized that the way I started my inventory was kind of a little kerfuffled. Now, in my defense, my brain does not function logically like it used to. So what seemed logical at the beginning for me, my brain has realized was not. So we're continuing the proper way. Now, these are the drugstore, and I shall put that to the side maybe. I'm running out of room. All right, so here we have the high-end blushes. Let's take them out and go from there. Alrighty then, now this is good for me to know because I knew I had a lot of blushes, but I didn't realize how many cream blushes I had compared to powder blushes. Now there is one that I am hemming and hawing about because it's called the highlighter, but it's a little dark, and as far as I'm concerned, for my skin tone, this is more of a bronzy blush, and this is in medium. So I think I'm going to keep this highlighter in my blushes. So it seems that we have started, and I didn't realize it. And okay, then I've got the blush in Peachgasm, which we all know and love, which is absolutely brilliant, and I've just figured out how to not be scared of these, which is why I determined that this is a blush for me. So that means that I need to go and get the lightest one as a highlighter, the same way I still need to get a contour from Madame Charlotte. And then I've got the Pillow Talk Peach Pop, which I just got fairly recently from my Glam Bot order, and it was brand new, brand new. I was thrilled. I still am thrilled. All right, now LYS in Epic. Here we go. It is beautiful, and I keep wondering if I should get a second one in, like, I mean, this is very, very orange. It's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, it's absolutely beautiful, but maybe I should get a second color. Thinking about that. Dominique Cosmetics in Soft Pink. Absolutely beautiful. And none of these do I use often enough because I have one face that I tend to not put blush on often enough, but that's a whole other story. And then I've got this beautiful Rare Beauty in the color Love. And as we know, Rare Beauty is absolutely pigmented to the hilt. I don't know how I'm gonna write in my book. But it is beautiful. And then I've got the Ciate London Dewy Blush Glossy Cheek Tint in Coconut. I think as far as nude colors go, I think this is pretty much my only nude. And when I say nude, I mean brownish. And I think that's the only one that I have. So there is my nude. And it is actually quite a nice formula. I love the fact that it glows. If you guys know me by now, give me glow. Give me glow, because my skin is old and sallow now. So I need all the help I can get. Now this is a sheer blush in I can't see the name of a color, but it's from Iconic London. If it's got a name, it's hiding from me. It really is. Hey, well, it's this color. It's a peachy pink. It's very much a peachy pink. And it is also a very nice one. And Beauty Bay, my Beauty Bay cart has the bronzer from Iconic London. Let's see now. I've got this Flora tint from Benefit in Desert Rose. Yep, Desert Rose. Just making sure because it's almost like the name is in there as well. Let's see. Another one I don't use often enough because I need to put makeup on every day and I don't. So there we look at my beautiful finger. And then I've got my cheeky, cheeky. I love the cheeky. I love the cheeky. It's so pretty. It really is pretty. I wanted to do today a video of my faves and I didn't because other things got in the way, and I'm like, well, what are my number one faves? I've got number ones, number twos, and some of them are battling it out for the first spot. Let's see, Rhodile. I love this one. Oh, this one from the first Frosted Pink. From the first second I put it on, it is absolutely divine. I think this leaps ahead of the Madame Charlotte. It's hard to, you're not getting a proper, the light's in the wrong spot, but oh man, it's absolutely gorgeous. Now this one from Illamasqua in Veil, that's the name of the color. Oh, this is a gel, but look at that. Okay, I lied, it's not my only nude. I have this one. This one is terracotta, but how do I say this? It's more of a gentle terracotta. And the camera shows it very orange, but that's orange. So there we go. These are the creams. Let's count the creams first. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. And I have got... Wrong page. Yeah, I had to start on a different side. Oops. Okay, so high-end cream blush is 12. Now I'm going to back to this one because it's powder blushes. And I don't want to lose my spot because it'll be more difficult. Now, let's put these aside for now. So now we have not a whole lot. We've got Pat McGrath in Nymphette. This was my first Pat McGrath blush, and it is a very nice, whoops, let's get it on a spot where everybody can see, a very beautiful rose. It's beautiful, and I'm glad I picked that color. It was nice and subdued. And then I got this in my latest beautiful Glambot haul. Can we tell that I'm trying to get Glambot to send me an email? And this one is absolutely gorgeous as well. And this one is Aphrodite Amour. Let's see. And it's a lot, it's peach. It's beside the rose, it's peach. But that's okay. That's okay because they have their places. And then I've got Orgasm from NARS. It's not been a long time since I've had that, and for some reason I can't even remember where I got it from. Running out of spots. Running out of spots. There we go. I hope you guys can see that. We all know this blush. Well, now I can say I know this blush as well. And then I've got Karen Coral from Glowish, and but I've still got 3 to do. Let's get it here. Oh, And the best part about this one that I've noticed is even though you swatch it and it's pigmented, you can build it up gently. And it says coral, but there's more pink than peach in there. I love it. Okay, now I've got Coral Pop. I want to get Cola Pop. And I've got Rose Quartz Pop. Okay, they do look different, but on this side of the multiverse, this does not look as orange as it looks on screen, which is, I find, really hilarious. So there is that one. I mean, look at the shine on that. Who needs a highlighter when you've got this one? And then right by it, yeah, I need Cola Pop. I think it's called Cola Pop. It's, oh, yeah. I'm not letting go of these. I was thinking of decluttering one of them. Nah, not gonna happen. This one, I love. You wouldn't think so. Look at how purple that is. It's called Ultraviolet for a reason. I mean, like, seriously, if you look at all the colors that I have, you'd think, Bridget, you're losing it. Why do you have such a very, very purple blush? Because it's beautiful. The swatch is so much darker than how it goes on the cheek. This, I don't know, it's absolutely gorgeous, especially if you put it on top of a pink blush. It's gorgeous, absolutely phenomenal. I love it. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 powder blushes. 7. Okay. So.
Oops, that was dangerous.
High-end blushes. Trade off for drugstore blushes. But first, we're gonna go make some room. All right, I'm back and I'm better prepared this time. I actually have some micellar water. This micellar water I keep strictly for swatches and whatnot. I've got the good stuff in my bathroom cabinet. Okay, for purposes of inventory, any ColourPop blushes products are considered cream and the rest are not. So there we go. Now let's start with the cream. I've got this beautiful Moira, my one and only, in I Miss You, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely, absolutely beautiful and so emollient. Like, I mean, I didn't do anything and it just kept going and going and going, and it blends beautifully and easily. Like, if I can do it, especially with my finger, you know it's easy. I need one more, just one more. I've got a cart going with more. Well, I've got about 10 carts on my tablet going, but how many am I buying right now? And then I've got all laced up Super Shock blush, and I love this one. It's very orange, which is really weird, but I was attracted to it. And again, the emollients of this, like, I mean, just drags and drags and drags. Yeah, great spot for it. And the shine on it, well, you guys know shimmer's life. Shimmer is life. 360 is a beautiful one as well. This one is definitely closer to raspberry. Like I'm not talking the blue raspberry color you get when you get a drink or whatever, but I'm talking about the color of the cherries, raspberries, just the whole gamut of fruits. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, and then we've got Prenup. Prenup is a mauve. Just a beautiful, beautiful. Oop, don't you be going dry on me. Don't you dare. A beautiful mauve. This is also my favorite lipstick color. Absolutely beautiful. I had to let one ColourPop blush go because it was already dry. Less than a year in, nay impressed, but what can you do? So I have cream blushes in drugstore 4. There we go. There's that. Mulan. This I got not this past Glambot haul, but the year before, which was almost a full year before. Fa Mulan. And I say Fa Mulan because Mulan is my favorite Disney movie, and I'm getting blinded by the light. Mulan, it really is my favorite Disney movie, and funny enough, I've never watched Mulan 2. And I'm not a big fan of the glitters in here. They're there. I think I've worn it once, but I don't care. It's Mulan. It's not going anywhere. It might go into my museum, but not yet. And then I've got Pure Nude Baked Blush from Essence in the color Berry Cheeks. Now everybody loves these. Maybe I got the wrong color. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past me. But when I put it on, I found it so difficult to work with. And of course I'm a total liar, because right now it's working very well. I'm a liar. I think it might be a little dark, but it's beautiful. I have 2 Sephora collection, and I've got a bug flying around. So Shy, number 2, beautiful orange, and Over the Moon, number 14. And these are from the previous collection. I don't have any from the new collection yet. But this, and yes, I know Sephora is high-end, but Sephora collection is more along the lines of drugstore pricing. And trust me, I was at the drugstore earlier today. These are less expensive than a lot of the sale products that were at the drugstore. So I've got this one. I've always wanted to test it out. So what am I doing? Do it just a little bit. Yeah, this one has a lot more pink in it. But this is the one that got me into this. So try it. You need to try a purple. You really do. But this one is very beautiful as well. And then this one, yeah, that's a peach. that's a Georgia peach. So these drugstore blushes, I have 4. And now I can stay on the other page for highlighters. Okay, highlighters. These are my high-end highlighters. Let's have some fun. Okay, let's start with powder first. We've got the Bronze Goddess collection from Estee Lauder in the color Heat Wave, which is a very beautiful, sorry about that, gold champagne. Is it a little dark for me? Maybe. I'm trying to I don't use it very often, so for now we're good. I've got a Fenty Beauty in Minted Mojito and Sandcastle. I've used Minted Mojito more than Sandcastle. I've swatched Sandcastle, but I've used Minted Mojito more. Look at this! Sorry, I'm too busy watching my swatches and I'm blinding you guys. But every time I do stuff like this, all I want to do is put it on my face, and then I'm kicking myself for not putting makeup on my face, and then I don't. Pink Glow from Bobbi Brown, and I was going through the US site and the Canadian site looking for the face palette that Melissa Nadeline was showing us on her last video while she was doing her, I'll put the word down here at the bottom, and I couldn't find it. I could not find it. Maybe it's just in Europe, but this is so pretty. Gorgeous. Now this one I know is a classic, Champagne Pop. So I think I'm just going to move this into my museum. Yeah, it's going into the museum. Okay. So that leaves me with 3 powder highlighters. All right. Now then. I love this one. I actually got this from Winners. This is in the color Mystery. Sorry, Stellar. And, but what you see on top is me putting it on, there we go. Because I always put it on top of blush. So don't look at this one. So let's go right here. It's so easy to just dab it on and look at that. Gorgeous. I want to check something here. I've used it a fair bit. Good Lord, they give you a lot. That's a fair bit. It's going to go in the garbage before I get to finish it, but for the price I got it for, I'm not going to complain. Trying to keep it as fresh as possible for as long as possible. Okay, now I've got my 2 Westman Atelier. I've got Lit Up, and I've got, oh, okay, sorry, wrong, Nectar and Brûlé. Okay, now I love this formula, but this is a tad dark for my skin tone. But I love it. I'm not, it's not going anywhere. It's staying. This one is good for my skin tone. And also I put it on like the Sephora because it's an easy cream stick. But look at that hint. Just a hint of pink and peach and champagne and just, oh, just absolute deliciousness. And I still have to get that blush. That's the only thing I'm missing. High Beam Rose Nacré from Benefit is so pretty. It is so pretty. It's, yeah, it's pink, but it's that baby pink that is almost white. It's what was given to our parents of my generation when I was born. It's that color. For baby girls. Okay. And then I've got Bounce from Merit. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. And again, another stick that I used the same way, but I don't think I've used it as much. Let's try it here. Yeah, it's a little lighter. Yeah, I cheat. But it's so pretty. I need to get the citrine. The citrine will be very, everybody loves the citrine over the Bounce. And then there's this one, which I'm actually thinking of decluttering. This is Rare Beauty in Enchant. I never use it. And then the other day I was gonna use it, and then I'm like, okay, no, I'm gonna declutter it. And then I swatched it, and then I went like this, and then I'm like, no, I can't. I gotta keep that. And then I'm like, well, I still didn't even use it on that video. So I know a girl who will love this. So that's gonna go. So I have 2, 4, 5 cream. I never wrote down how many drugstore highlighters. I haven't done the drugstore highlighters. Oh, wake up, Bridget. It's not nap time yet. Okay, let's put this away before I confuse myself even more, because I'm gonna do that. Alrighty then. Okay. Drugstore. Alrighty then. Let us start with these, because I get the feeling that this one, yeah, this is garbage. This Physicians Formula is Dew Frost is stinky and bubbly, so that's gotta go. And I've got Flexitarian. That's it. That's it. That's all. Flexitarian. We know Flexitarian. There we go. So that is okay, now, seeing as I seem to have a lot of powder, this one from Moira, I'm never going to use this. This is in the color Rose Petals. I did this again a couple weeks ago. Look at that. Okay, that's a bad angle. Is that a better angle? Yeah. I did that and then kept it just like I'm doing now. And then I've got, this is a cult classic. That's why I had to go buy it again last year. It's a cult classic. And for the off days where I don't need to get super in your face highlighter, let's say I'm going to court, that would be it. But do I ever get to go to court? Nope. I did that a couple of times as a witness. And then I've got my ZC, which is not going anywhere, and it's, if you can read Cantonese or Mandarin, more power to you, because I cannot. I suggest you pause that, but this is beautiful. Beautiful. That's not going anywhere. Now, just wanted to check something here, because I've got Hedwig, and then I've got this purple in my feels. I wasn't supposed to get purple. It didn't look purple when I went to get it, but I ended up with purple. So there is that one. Okay, very different. Very, very different. Okay, no, I'm good. Because this one is less than a year old. And Hedwig is not very old either. Okay. Catrice is not going anywhere. Supreme Rose Beam. Look at that. Let us get a better showing. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh wow, is that ever cool toned? But it's a lot like Pure Nude, but brighter. Not going anywhere. And then I've got this Golden Hour from Sephora. Now what I don't understand is, why did they make the highlighter that we use less of in a big pan, but the blushes that we use more of in the little pans? Come on, France. Actually, that makes sense. They're French. I can say that because I'm French. Golden Hour. And my hubby teases me about it too, but he's also a third French, so meh. That is very peach. Very, very peach. So there we go. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 6, 7 powder drugstore highlighters. I am very, very scared for the final numbers at the end. I'm not there yet. Not yet. But I'm very scared to see what the numbers are going to be like. Because I did not expect to have this many products. I expected to have extremely good and very curated collection, but it would seem that my collection is a little less curated. I like it. There are other products that I would still like to get, but I can't get everything. Nobody can. There's just way too much. It's insane how much there is out there. But look at my blush. I love every one of them. I don't want to get rid of them. And there we go. This video is done for now because otherwise I'm going to start crying for more products. Just because so much is absolutely so beautiful. So beautiful. I cannot get enough of these products. If I could bathe in them, I would. If I could go out with all of this all over my body, I would. I would have to be naked, scare some people, but I would. Oh, a little levity. Just a little levity. Thank you everybody once again for coming to visit with me. Yet again. Please leave me a comment, like my video, and please don't forget, subscribe to my channel. À bientôt.